Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage near a big green forest, lived a sweet little girl. Everyone loved her, but her grandmother doted on her the most. One day, her granny gave her a beautiful red velvet cloak with a matching hood. She looked so charming in it and wore it so often that everyone started calling her Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, her mother said, "Little Red Riding Hood, your granny isn't feeling well. I've packed a basket with some cake and a bottle of juice. Please take it to her, but be careful. Don't stray from the path and don't talk to strangers." Little Red Riding Hood promised to be good and set off on her way. Her grandmother lived deep in the forest, about a half-hour's walk from the village. As Little Red Riding Hood skipped along the path, she met a wolf. She didn't know wolves could be dangerous, so she wasn't scared at all. "Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood," the wolf said with a sly grin. "Good morning, Mr. Wolf," she replied politely. "Where are you off to so early?" He asked. "I'm going to see my grandmother. She's not feeling well, so I'm bringing her some cake and juice." The wolf's eyes gleamed. "And where does your grandmother live?" he cried. "Her cottage is under the 3 big oak trees, you can't miss it," she explained innocently. The wolf had a wicked idea. He said, "Look at all the beautiful flowers around you. Why don't you pick some for your granny? She would love that." Little Red Riding Hood thought that was a wonderful idea. She stepped off the path and started gathering a colorful bouquet. While she was busy picking flowers, the clever wolf ran straight to the grandmother's house and knocked on the door. "Who's there?" called the grandmother. "It's me, Little Red Riding Hood," the wolf mimicked in a high-pitched voice. "I've brought you cake and juice. Just lift the latch, my dear, I'm too weak to get up," the grandmother replied. The wolf burst in, and in one gulp he swallowed the poor old woman whole. Then he put on her nightgown and cap, and climbed into her bed, pulling the covers up to his nose. Soon after, Little Red Riding Hood arrived. The door was open, and she felt a little uneasy. "Good morning," she called out, but no one answered. She went to the bedside and saw her grandmother looking very strange. "Oh, grandmother," she said. "What big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with, my dear," the wolf replied. "And what big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you with." "Grandmother, what big hands you have!" "All the better to hug you with." "But grandmother, what a terribly big mouth you have." "All the better to eat you with." And with that, the wolf leaped out of bed and swallowed her whole. With his tummy full, the wolf lay back down and started to snore very loudly. A passing huntsman heard the strange snores and thought, "That's not how an old lady snores. I'd better check on her." He went inside and saw the wolf sleeping in the bed. He knew exactly what had happened. Instead of shooting the wolf, he took a pair of scissors and carefully cut open the sleeping wolf's belly. Out popped Little Red Riding Hood, followed by her grandmother, both safe and sound. They filled the wolf's belly with heavy stones, and when he woke up and tried to run away, he was so heavy that he fell down, and that was the end of him. The huntsman, the grandmother, and Little Red Riding Hood celebrated with the cake and juice. And from that day on, Little Red Riding Hood always remembered her mother's words, and never strayed from the path or talked to strangers again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tailies. See you next time.